Hey guys, this is Apollo here, and it's time for a quick review on the high-grade O Gundam Type A.C.D. So, I know I don't make Gunpla content that often anymore, but once in a while I do want to make, if I'm in the mood, I will do a quick review or any of those little stop motion outlets I do. So, I got this kit recently. Well, technically a friend of mine treated me this thing, so thank you so much for the kit. It's a really fun build I had, and hey, maybe we should hang again someday. So, basically, the kit itself is pretty simple, and even for a veteran builder, you can cleaning up the seam lines and the mold lines are pretty easy in general. So the tricolor, the O Gundam is in its tricolor scheme, just like any Gundam in general, and I would say you might want to do some paneling on the kit because if you build out of box, it looks kind of plain. But even then, there's not much paneling to speak of on this kit as well. So in terms of stickers, you only get two in the kit, which is the eyes and the G condenser that goes underneath. Now, if you notice, I've painted my. I'll tell you, I used a special permanent marker, so it looks here green here, so it does catch the light easily. Plus, I put a little bit of metallic green paint underneath. And in general, it's a really simple kit, really basic, and I think even like a beginner friendly kit, if I put it simply. Now, for articulation. Just like any high grade in general, the polycaps are hit or miss. So some of the polycaps might be tight, some of the polycaps may be loose, depending on your doctor draw. In this case, mine is a mix of the two. So the head is on the double ball joint, and yes, the head is a little bowl headed at the time, so you do want to be careful with that. The arms can swing on a polycap hinge. They can rotate and on the ball joint. The arms can go that far on a hinge. There is a swivel on the shoulder. Double jointed elbow, it will bend far, but I think I don't force it. The ball jointed wrist, which they do come off really easily because I think just because of the polycap it uses. The torso is on a ball joint here and a ball joint here, so it can move around as so. Front skirts are moving, but you can't separate them. Side skirts are on ball joints, and again, just like the head, they are pretty loose. I did change a bit of polycaps here and there, but unfortunately they're still quite loose, so I'm assuming it's more just the motor than the polycaps, to be honest. The back skirts don't move. The hips can swing side to side and swing forward and back. The legs can go for really far up, that much back, out, rotation hip, double joint knee, ankle arm is on the ball joint, on the side joint, and then there is a hinge that goes ankle forward and back, and the foot is on the ball joint. And then the back, the beam saber here, rack can move. I would say it is tight, so you do want to stand it out if you want to make this move. Otherwise, do not move that part. So in general, even for a 2009 high grade, it's a really good articulated kit. Now for accessories, it is pretty bare bones. First off, on the kit, you do get the beam saber. You just plug it out like so. You get two clear beam beams, but you only need one. So you use a flat beam, and you just plug it in like so. And then the old Gundam can hold it in like so. Next off, you get the beam gun, which looks really detailed, looks done apart, but as you guys know, there's a bit of handler right now. So the handle is way too small for the hand to hold, and I get it, they're trying to get true to the line art, although I would say they could have made the handle a little bit more bigger so that at least it'll fit perfectly into the hand, but unfortunately it's really loose in the hand and it just falls pretty easily. And lastly, you get the shield, which there is no joint, it just holds on the hand like that. It just goes in the hand like so, and the part here just rests on the arm like that. So that's it for the accessories. Now, one more thing for a concluded review, you do get a extra part, so you can change whether you want to use the GN condenser tank or the GN drive, which is ripped off from the Double Gundam. So depending on your preference, you can play your one, but I personally like the GN drive on, so it's more true to the final battle, if I put it simply. So accessories pretty bare bones, but I would say it's true to the anime. That's all I can say here. Now for a size comparison, I will bring in my Exia Hybrid Exia Repair 2, which you guys will probably see a some motion I'll do sometime in the future. As you can see, yeah, they're both average height. I will say Exia a little bit taller because of the shoulders, but that's more the position of the kit than the actual height in general. So, just that. And oh, before I forget, if you want to plug in an action base or 200 plug it, you plug it in on the back on here with its cap, or you can slide this up. Yep, you can see the beam guns coming out, but that's already for itself. Alright, so that's it for the quick review on the high grade O Gundam Type A.C.D. So what do I think of this kit? It is a really simple kit. It's really bare bones, and I mean, for a fun build, I think this is just, it does the job just to, kill time for me basically. If I would recommend this kit, it is a good kit for beginners, I will say that first. And even as a fun build or a build you want to try practicing removing seam lines or bolt lines in general, this is a pretty good kit to try out actually. Overall, great kit, and I would highly recommend it. That's it for me. Thank you guys for watching this review. Stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.